back. Woo! What is up, everybody? Today is definitely not necessarily one of the days that I do not want to get up in the morning. I mean, it's not 100% like that. It's like 30%. But I'm up and I'm moving forward. So good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, March the 29th at 4:43 in the morning. On my way to the gym. Gonna have a great weekend, and just want to see how you all are doing and tell you how I'm doing. So sorry, there was this fucking guy that good morning. I'm driving down the street and there's this guy who literally is walking almost directly in front of my car, and he's just staring at me in the middle of the road. I'm on a 2-lane road right now, and he's just staring at me. I guess he was trying to get from one side to the other, but hey dude, I got on headlights. It's night. Why don't you wait till I stop driving past you? What the fuck? Look how interactive this is. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad I did this the second that I did, not like 2 minutes after? Anyway, so I went to this new place called it's called like Celestial or something like that. Alright, he's probably gonna see this video, but I'll just say it. I got this guy that I know. This horrible, no, I'm just joking, he's awesome. This guy, Eric. Sorry dude, had to name drop you. True story. And he made a point to me the other day, which is 100% valid. He said, you know what, in comedy, you do need other, and I'm paraphrasing how he said it. He was like, you need other comedians to a degree to be successful. It's kind of like a balance, you know, between networking and stuff like that. And he said, but you really need the most, you need people. So he was like, yeah, you should just start going to like bars and stuff like that, or you just coming out, you're just trying to say that, you know, in order to try my material and everything, I need more people. And sometimes, and from here forward, I'm going to take it on my own. Meaning it's just me that's saying it. But when we're talking, the way I was taking that is, it's with 100% truth and validity and stuff like that. So perfect example, he was kind of saying, and which I'm taking one step further, is that by doing open mic nights where it might not start till 10 o'clock at night, or I have to go by somebody else's rules, or maybe there's favoritism, or maybe I'm first on the line, or maybe I'm last on the line. Whatever the case is, when you're on somebody else's path, when you're on somebody else's, I don't want to say path, but when you're on someone else's time, you can't really maximize yours the most. That's what I got from it. And also circumstance, you know, potential being and whatnot. You know, I made a video, I'm pretty sure it was last week, talking about having a good idea. Well, that was something that I kind of thought on my own, but it was after he already told me. It just became more apparent, which was going to open mic poetries and karaoke places and stuff like that. So move forward to the story. You know, it's people that are going to be able to tell me whether they like my material, whether I gotta work on stuff, whether I gotta, you know, and that's just from them laughing, or, no, hopefully not, but not laughing. So that's what I did. And Wednesday I went to this place. It was so much fun. I did like 7 minutes of material, and I tried some new stuff out, and it is such a killer. And you know what Tetris is, how it's like a moving jigsaw? I'm telling you, I feel like I literally didn't go to bed that night after that show, because it was like Tetris. As I was going to bed, I'm being honest, you ever had a thought that, you know, that you were thinking, and then you went to bed, but it's like you didn't stop finishing like to think that thought? It sounds kind of weird to say, but and you kept thinking about it, and then when you went to bed, you're completely just out. Okay, it's like it's like a string, like a line. Like I feel like I went to bed. I feel like before I went to bed, and then when I went to bed, and then when I started my morning the next day, I never stopped thinking about it. It was like jigsaw, because I was taking all of these different bits and all these materials, and I'm moving them around like a jigsaw puzzle to make them all work in the best order, which is something that Joe Rogan always talks about. And I came up with so much that night after. I feel like I was on fire, and all my nerve receptors and all that shit, like everything is just firing off. And I was just so excited, and I can't wait to go on stage again, because I know now like a new best lineup that I can add other stuff. You see, this is the thing. I want my first like hot fire 10 minutes to be an introduction of myself, and not just that, show a capability of how I separate myself from other comics. So whether that's international travel, foreign accents, army stuff, all sorts of stuff crammed in 10 minutes, and I want to have it tight. And this new material that I'm working on is so good, and the timing is there, and I really, really want to share it, but I want to make it really, really tight before I put it out online. I'm just so excited and so thankful for it, and it just comes from, I actually told it to my wife before I left that day. This was on Wednesday, and she said to me, she's just like, wow, is that like a combination of like all of your best stuff? I mean, it kind of was, but it's also, it just seemed that way because of the order that I put it in. So comedy is interesting like that, because let's just say you had jokes or stories, and you told story 1, 2, 4, 3, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5. What I'm getting at is that might be the best word order, because if you said jokes in the regular order that you did before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it may not have the same flow, the same impression. So perfect example, if you're gonna make fun of a girl, or just girls in general, maybe if you made fun of boys first, it'll soften the blow, compared to just talking shit about girls, and they're like, he likes guys more. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, but I found the best, and that's something that I've been working on lately, is finding the best word order. But I also added new material, and to say the least, it's awesome as shit. Everyone was laughing, and it was the first time I said it. It was the first time I said it in an open crowd kind of a thing, but it wasn't in front of other comics judging me, or other comics, I'm not saying in a bad way, other comics working on their material, or other comics focused on what they need to be doing. These other comics that I go to, not go to, but when I go to open mics that are there, they're there for themselves. I mean, they also might, be listening to other people to a degree, but they are out there for themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is that the response that you'll get from a room packed filled full of people who are there to receive information compared to also give, it's like they're not really going to be completely focused unless they already did their material and they're just enjoying it. Or maybe they already heard the material before, so they can't get that initial reaction. That's what's so great about what my buddy Eric said, is that you can go to bars or karaoke places. I can, go up whenever I want on my own time and just rip it and just fucking do awesome. And that's what I did. So yeah, I'm just super thankful. It was such a great idea, and then again, it was brought to my attention even more when I was doing this video. I'm pretty sure it was last week, but I've moved forward on it, and once again, fucking Eric, name dropping, always right. Hate that guy. I'm just joking. I sell it though, like I really hate him. I don't. Anyway, yeah, what else? So anyway, that's what happened. It was really, really, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And I just really wanted to share that because, following up, not just having random ass videos, but I said it like in Canadian accent, just a second ago. Videos. What the fuck was that? Anyway. But showing progress and follow up to what I'm doing is peril. It's very, very important. My shaker bottle. I got those videos that I talk shit about people online, doing like, black ops and stuff like that, which I have another one I just did. It was so much fun. I got this playlist, which is my docu-vlog. And I also got comedy that I put on there. But the thing is, I haven't really been putting material up on there lately, because if I did like 6 minutes, okay, and here's the reason why. If I did like 6 minutes and it was not an awesome 6 minutes, it was like an awesome 5 minutes, but the last 6 minutes, it was like new material, so it was kind of clunky and it just wasn't that great. I want to put out material that's always 100%, or 95%, or just really, really good. Not like 30%, not like 50%. So yeah, I've been trying a lot of new stuff, and I also don't want to put up material for other stuff that I've already said before. And I could, but I think it might be boring, because if you watch 5 different videos and you saw 5 of the exact jokes, 5 of the exact stories about something happening, that would be a hard one to swing, because you already know the punchline. You're just becoming an audience member and watching something multiple times. You might as well watch that one video 5 times instead of 5 different videos of the exact thing. So that's all I got. I just really wanted to share that, because like I said, follow-up is really important with these things, to see my progress and choices and decisions made and stuff like that. Sorry about that. My alarm, I got another alarm that goes off at 4:55 in the morning. So unfortunately, the video that I made cut off, and I'm going to have to split this in 2 again. But anyway, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I'm just messing, was that making these once a week updates and videos is really, really essential. Having my online stuff that I do too, with the shit talk of Black Ops, is awesome. It's a lot of fun. And also putting up material is, but the material that, if you want to see stuff that I'm still working on, and like good solid sets of just like, or maybe just like a minute's worth of material or something like that, check out my Instagram, because that's what I've been doing there. I'm figuring I'm getting like a lot more, I don't want to say feedback, but views definitely on Instagram, because Instagram is great. If it's somebody that you know and you follow, or I hate that term, follow, whatever, but if it's somebody that you're already aware of, and it's someone that you subscribe to, like their YouTube channel or whatever the case may be, do that to mine, by the way. Then when new stuff comes out, you can be notified, or you already know about that guy or girl or whatever, so you'll watch the whole video. But if you want to learn about that person, I use Instagram as like an advertisement. So if you want to learn about like new stuff that I'm doing, check out my Instagram. So anyway, that's all I got. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I'm super pumped, super motivated. This guy right in front of me parking, that's why I got these lights on me, is literally parking his car like he just got his fucking license. I hate it when people do that. They double park, like the line's right there, and they park like that. So anyway, but I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks again for your time. If you like this video, please click like, as long as YouTube still has that button around. Please subscribe, and if you've got any live questions or anything about whatever the fuck, please send me an email at Benja, Benja, Welldone, Welldone @gmail.com. I will give you anonymously the absolute worst fucking advice that you can never imagine, and directly and that's for comic relief, and then directly after that I will give you a legit answer, and I will put it on your answer onto the end of my next video on YouTube. So far I haven't gotten any, but I'm still working on that. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for your time. I'm Benja Welldone. Check me out on Instagram at Benja, Benja, Welldone, D-O-N-E. I'm sorry, D-O-N-E. That's it. Stay black, everybody. I'm out. Peace.